But Lifegaingels is not the Mardu Angels deck that showed up on the Patreon poll for the first poll. Now, that deck has like Aurelia and stuff, and it's just all in on the Angels theme. This one is kind of a half and half, first of all. It's a Angels deck and a life gain deck because, wouldn't you know it, a lot of Angels gain life. Like, tons of Angels gain life. You know, Steel Seraph, Lisa, which is really neat, or Lyessa, I don't know how you pronounce her name. Archangel of Wrath gains life in two ways, Lifelink and the kicker thing. Resplendent Angel can gain life, but cares about you gaining life, you know. Inspiring Overseer gains life, so just absolutely gross that all the Angels in this deck are actually pretty stacked, like stats-wise, especially when you think about what you're actually paying for them rate-wise. Angels are actually looking really good right now. This is not supposed to be a Cruelty of Gix, by the way. I believe this is supposed to be a Gix's command, so I should probably fix that like straight away. Why is that a Cruelty of Gix? Probably because I did this. I put in Gix and then just went to a 5-mana card and added it to the deck. I guarantee that's exactly what happened. But yeah, oh, don't get out of here. You get out of here. All right, so Cruelty of Gix. I put it back in. I did it again. That's comical. That's straight up comical, dude. That's comical. It's supposed to be a Gix's command, you see. It's supposed to be this card. We finally did it. All right, so let's change the layout. Nailed it. All right, it's a Gix's command now. Amazing. All right, so this is the deck that I think I want to get a few games in tonight with, just to see. With tonight, it doesn't matter. Just to see if it's any good at all. I actually think the worst card in this deck is Giada. I'm pretty sure Giada is just like awful in this thing, but I do want to try this. You know, we Case of the Uneaten Feast. I think I might keep it as a 2-of in this deck, by the way. But you know, it allowing us to replay Archangel, and that's kind of neat. Does this say cast? You may cast this card. Yeah, so if you replay an Archangel out of your yard with Case, you can kick it, which is kind of nice, you know. You can also like replay Lisa and then set up other stuff with that. I've already had like a big Lisa line with this deck today, so really it's not necessarily interesting. I don't want to use that word. It's just Angels and Life Gains strapped together, but I'm pretty sure if your like early curve consists of Lunark, Vetter, and Amalia, and your later curve consists of like Archangel, Lisa, like, okay, yeah, it's probably pretty good. I also think Amalia is really, really good with Steel Seraph. You know, you get her really big, and then Steel Seraph to give her flying or lifelink or something, and that's probably fine. Let's see, we go first, and the hand looks okay. I wish we had more lands. More good-looking untapped lands. I'll try this. I don't love that we don't have, like, Lunark Veteran into a creature immediately on the next turn. And if we draw a land, we won't be drawing a 2-drop. If we draw a 2-drop, we won't draw the proper land. So that's kind of lame, but at least on this mana, we can Restless Fortress and then get a food token off Poisoner. It's a line. Opponent is on blue-black. Their name is Backbone. That's a good name. They will, too, start off relatively slow, but it is Esper, and it is almost certainly a control deck, so that might be a problem. I guess I don't feel as bad taking pain to my lands, though, if it's control. I guess I could poison her. I guess. I feel like if we poison her, our opponent will feel obligated to remove it. And that's a removal spell they won't have for the Shelly when she finally comes down. So maybe we'll try it that way. Oh, you're a bunch of colors. Huh. Huh. You really are a whole bunch of colors. Interesting. Oh, let's go to combat here. Imagine all the boys are about to be off the board here. Maybe I should have played Case. Maybe I should have. To make sure I resolve it. I don't know that I resolve it on this mana. Although, you know, they're probably playing No More Lies, so I wouldn't even resolve Case there. Tough mana. Tough mana. Let's see what they do, EOT, here. It looks like they're thinking about doing something. Lost in the Maze. We will give them a nice. They deserve it. Really, really neat. Tap it down and put a stun on it. The Gumdrop Poisoner, if you're listening rather than watching. Cavern of Souls on Orc. What are you doing? I would love to know what you're doing. Seems really neat. Lost in the Maze. Used it as a removal spell, and now their tap leads will always have hexproof. Get a land, it's Naganjo. We might need it eventually. I assume they have creatures in their deck if they're running Lost in the Maze. I'm not running out Shelly yet. I'm just not doing that. I am gonna get in. Put them at 12. We're not running them down quite fast enough to keep them from doing whatever they're trying to do here, obviously. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, theoretically, next turn. Poisoner. This should press the issue in terms of a sweeper if it resolves, and it does. Do I flip case? Well, solve case, rather. They get lost the case. Oh yeah, I didn't swing with the Gumdrop Poisoner. I thought it was tapped as a swing with it. I had a stun counter on it. Okay, so we won't be able to use case. They have recognized the value of this card, and they will not let us have it. What does that mean exactly, right? Well, I'm going to try to set it up here to where we get in for all this damage. See if they have like a... No, they don't have Emperor mana. Yeah, we got it in. They go to 4. So we Archangel and try to resolve this with Kicker and put him at 2. Counterspell. Gotta be. Yeah, make disappear. Had to be. Next turn, though, if we draw land, we have a chance at resolving the Shieldred through a make disappear, so that might matter. What are you doing? Like, what's your deck? I like it. I like it. Why did you name Orc with Cavern of Souls? Huh. They scoop. I have no idea. I wish I could tell you what that game was, guys. Opponents, we we actually rank up somehow. Did I have fun? I mean, yeah. Like, I guess. I wish I'd have known what I was playing against. All we saw was 2 kind of control-y cards and a Lost in the Maze. Are you doing something with creature lands? Like, what is this, man? Did you somehow not draw a sweeper? You can't cast... Oh, you can't cast Sunfall. I bet there's a Sunfall in their hand. They just drew Seachrome Coast, so they can't cast it. That's actually really annoying for them. But I had a line set up here where I was going to try to resolve the Archangel, hit them, put them down to 2, and then even if they do Sunfall or something, we can Shieldred and try to make it to where they die. But okay, whatever. Let's take the dub, I guess. Opponent goes. This hand looks okay, but not amazing. I'll ship that. This looks okay. I guess we'll put back the Gix's command. Alright. Start on Lunart, go to Giada, but we don't have any, you know, we don't have any Angels to play, so maybe we'll just Virtue on 2. There's an Archangel of Wrath. That made things a lot better looking. Vet. They played a Novice Inspector turn 1. They're red-white. That means they're the Gleeful Demolition deck, like almost every time. That's a good... Man, look at that board on turn 2. 2 creatures, Clue, and a Blood token. That's... So it's not bad, that's all I'm saying, you know? Alright. Let's Giada. They read it for a second. What is this? The card nobody plays anymore. should be rotated, but it's not. Frontliner, hardly know her. Knight Errant, knew it was coming. Usually happens on turn 2. Where you been? And we get Lunark Veteran as our draw. Okay, well, let's try this old trick right here. We go all attack, and then we go like, oh, crap. Oops. Oops. Okay, they won't fall for it. You never know, right? Let's... God. Oh, it's our turn 3. They have a 4/4 out. You gotta love it. You gotta love and respect it. I do want to kill something with the Virtue. But there's really nothing worth killing with the Virtue, to be honest. Not a whole lot. I just can't think of anything else in the deck that, like, I want to kill. With the Virtue, I'm sure that I'm missing something, you know, like Imidane's Recruiter, but that's usually down for 1 turn before you lose the game, so you can't really kill it with a sorcery speed thing. There's a Recruiter. Jeez Louise. Raspberries and cheese. That's just too much, baby. That is too much weight on it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We go to 10? Sure. Sure ski. Lewartski. Alright, well, that's caves. Interesting choices, but not really. We just want to play Archangel this turn. Kill Recruiter, I guess. Yeah. So we got to get in with Giada. She's vigilant. And then we'll Archangel. Kick it! Kill. Sorry. Kill the Recruiter. We end up going to 12 on that. We have a 4/5 lifelink. Deal with that. Blood token. They're going to try to deal with that. I don't know if they can. Taking 6 a turn, 4 of its lifelink. Do something, kid. We got a 12 off the Epicure. Down to 1 card in their end. It's looking kind of dire. Are you really attacking with that? Are you sure about that? Let's just take it. Let's not take chances. We go to 8. And we draw an Amalia. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Are you an angel? Yes, you are. Okay, so we can Amalia. This is going to be a sick turn, actually. Draw land, yes! Yes! I wanted that land drop so bad, dude. Steel Seraph! Big boy! Ooh, there's an Archangel on top? Dude, we're living the life. Yeah, you better get out of here. Before it's too late, man. Pretty nasty stuff, actually. Pretty proud of that game, man. Look at that. Look at that in-state, that in-game board right there. Amalia looking to get bigger this turn too, because we're gonna give Giada lifelink with the Steel Seraph, so get like 2 more life gain triggers this turn or something. It's pretty disgusting. Good card, man. Good looking deck in that game. Is this a good opening hand? Probably not. All things considered, it's probably not that great. Opponent goes first, though, so, like, Virtue might actually have a target on our turn, too. And that's making me think might be alright. If we draw lands, Archangel's really good, but we have to draw, like, 3 more lands for Archangel to be good at all, so... I don't know, man. If it's mono red, though, like, we're gonna want this hand, so... Kind of interested. Every card in our hand gains life. They put a card back too, or they put a card back. It is mono red. They don't do anything, T1. Okay. Let's go vet. Take our lump here. Quetzalcoatls won't be doing us any favors against mono red. But maybe they will shock this veteran, and then next turn they'll play Feld and get in. They don't shock it. They don't do that. They don't do anything turn 2. It's not. Abort, abort. It's not mono red. Oh no. Alright, well, let's get in, I guess. We've got to draw a land next turn. We still haven't drawn our 3rd land. That's really bad. That's like really, really, really bad. If we don't draw it next turn, we're in a lot of trouble. Reckless Impulse is the case. Swift Spear, Mishra's Foundry. Oh, I think our opponent is mono red. They're just having like an incredibly awkward game. Could be good for us because I think we're about to as well. Yeah, we didn't draw it. We didn't draw the land, dude. Oh no, we didn't draw the land. Eesh. Ah, that's bad. That's really bad. All right, 18. Mono red's gonna get a slow start and not be punished like at all because our start is so bad. That's terrible, dude. Yeah, here comes the Foundry. You can't do anything else with the cards in your hand? That's like it? Okay. Whatever. Sack the food. We still don't draw the land. Oh no, dude. Well, I guess we won 2 in a row, so we got to lose this one. Let's put him at 17. We're still at 21. God, that's terrible. Phoenix Chick comes down. Mishra's Foundry. What else is... What's in your hand, dude? I guess maybe they think, like, if we don't have to use hand resources, we're not going to, dude. You gonna rage something, or... If you rage the Chick, that's a lot of damage. A lot of potential damage. They don't, though. We go to 18. Oh my god! We still didn't get the land, dude. We still didn't get it. What is happening, dude? Swing in. They have a shock or something. They have something they can target this with. In the turn. Dude, this is crazy, dude. This is nuts. Yeah, you think it's like 4 rages? It could be. It really could be. That'd be something. We go to 17. Foundry comes out. Yep. Here comes a land. Down to 3 cards in their hand. That's a lot for Mono Red to have on like turn 8. Alright, the land, statistically the land absolutely has to come this turn. Like, it just has to. Like, if we don't draw a land this turn, something's up. Come on. We drew a 3-drop. Note that there are a bunch of 2-drops in this deck too, and we haven't drawn any of those. We haven't drawn any of the 2-drops either. So, between lands and 2-drops, I'm pretty sure there's like 29, like 30 cards we could draw, and we just, the client will not draw them. Like, this is insane. Like, this is crazy, dude. Christmas 666, always good to see you. 19 months. Test kitchen session. Yeah, it's been a great night tonight, but like, this game is something else, baby. This game is something else, dude. We are 13 cards into our library, and we just refuse to draw a land or a 2-drop. We can't draw either one, dude. This Mono Red opponent had a really awkward start, where they look like big red for like 3 turns, and they're still like raging all over us right now. Gain the life, go to 12. Oh my god, it's a land. Who would have ever thought we would get a land? Let's, Inspiring Overseer. We have to take a shot for this. We still haven't drawn just like a normal white source. That's really funny. There's the normal white source. Okay, just last another turn. Just last another turn at least, dude. God. Monastery Swift Spear comes down. In the festivities. Nice. Very nice. We die this turn because they have a mech warfare, don't we? Don't we? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, exactly 0. What a game. What a game, Arena. You did it. I mean, good job to Verde, too, playing through that slow start, but all that had to happen was your opponent never drew lands until, like, it was far too late. Oh, man, if that Mono Red player knew that we had 2 Archangels of Wrath and a Shieldred in our hand, like, whoo! Yeah, Owl's Watch with the Jinx. Now you win, I think. Or not. Oh my god, dude. It's like one of the stupidest games of Magic I've ever played. Oh man, like... Okay, we go first. More lands than we drew all game last game are in our opening hand. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun to see? Alright, let's just take them. Awkwardly can't play the vet turn 1, though. Opponent starts on Restless Reef. Gives us a hello. We'll give him 1 back. Now we have a choice. I think I'll go Deep Cavern Bat, though. We need to draw another white source. There are more white sources than black sources in this deck, but you would not know that. You would not know that. What a deck you have. Alright. Some sort of blue-black creature deck. Not something you see every day. Tap Source, Spyglass Siren. White Source, thank you. Thank you so much. So at this point... Yeah. Just Veteran, Giada. Our opponent's like, what? Giada over there? Yes. I assure you it is. They still have Deep Cavern Bat. They'll likely cast it and take the Poisoner out of our hand. Yep. Looks like it. There was a line last turn where we attacked with the Deep Cavern Bat. And then play the Gumdrop Poisoner, but I'm pretty sure they just block up. They made their Deep Cavern Bat a 2/2. Okay, but they don't get in. Here comes the lands, guys. 5 lands in 10 cards. Last game we got no lands. It's like, can we just have a normal game of Magic? Can we just play a game of Magic that is normal? That'd be really sweet. They let her in. As you might expect them to, right? Well, let's just play the veteran. Some life, go to 22. Opponent still has a lot of cards in their hand. One's an Urtai and they have the mana for it, so. Y'all ready for that? Alright, Fortress. Start doing your thing, baby. Deep Cavern Bat as a 2/2 here actually sucks against the Fortress. It's a 1/4, so they don't actually lose any life to it, like at all. This seems like an awkward game, doesn't it? For us, at least. Here comes Urtai. What's it take out? Come on. Come on. Yeah, okay. The Fortress. I figured that's why you were doing it in the first place. It's a case is our draw. Off the Urtai. Urtai. Let's get in with the Giada. Gonna block up. They do. We'll get our Poisoner back. Let's see if that does us any good next turn. I mean, it'll kill the Urtai. Like, on this board, it kills the Urtai. But they want their Aclazotz. If they somehow get their Aclazotz, like, Gumdrop can kill it if there's a case on the board, right? Close. Like, really close. Nothing. They don't do anything. 4 mana up. So you got another Urtai. They got this Kite Sail, Larcenist. Yeah, it's an Urtai, right? It, like, has to be. Unless they want to play, like, Go for the Throat Malcolm, which would also be really good. I think I want a case. Poisoner. Start trying to develop our board. Start trying that. Got the Aganjo back here sitting pretty. Counterspell? You gonna do it? Yeah. Okay, make disappear. No attacks. Not great. That the Poisoner was actually kind of really important. I just, with all these creatures, I didn't think they were playing counterspells, you know? Like, most of your dudes do not have Flash. Like, a couple of them do, right? But you're playing, like, Spyglass, Siren, and Kitesail, Larcenist, and Deep Cavern Bat. Like, I just wasn't sure if we'd see too many counterspells. They turned the Bat into a treasure, but it still gets to keep the Aclazotz. We go to 19. Malcolm triggers. See what they've been here. Own Zico Zombie. You make that decision. They've been a Liliana of the Veil, so they must have a good hand. We are drawing lands. Never underestimate our ability to do that. We'll most certainly draw lands. We gain a bunch of life, but it's not really doing us that much good. We need to gain 5 life, and that's tough. Even if we gain 5 life, we only have a couple of dudes in the yard right now. Are we running fields here? Reefs might be a problem. Yeah, I think reefs are probably what's going to kill us in this game. But no, we're not running fields. We're actually having really bad, like, mana problems all night, so maybe it's just, like, this run of games has been bad representation for the mana base, but I would... Just based on my experiences tonight, I don't want to try to work in field. Here comes the reef, though. What do you actually do? You just Death Touch 4/4? Oh, a player mills 4, yeah. Yeah, I'm just worried about the 4/4. Let's hit Ganjo it away. The problem is they have 2 flyers. We'll block that with G. The Malcolm. Take 2 from the Larcenist. Okay, that's not a bad draw. Inspiring Overseer. Man, that's 4 life. Okay, we can gain enough this turn. Yeah, we can gain enough. No matter what we draw, we can do this. Deep Cavern Bat. Nice. What's in your hand? What's in that hand, homie? Let's see. Oh, Kaito and a Hidetsugu? God, that's nasty. Let's get rid of the Hidetsugu and Kairi. That's pretty gross. And why not? Why not get in with these guys? You gonna block with the Siren on 1? That's fine. I don't care. You can do that if you want to. They don't. They go to 18. Our case goes off. We can use it now. So we've actually got a bunch in there because they milled us. They milled a Sheldred into our yard. They're gonna kick themselves for that. Pass. Here comes the Larcenist. I don't know if that's the best attack, but they got to try to get in. We're at 25 after the getting in. Here comes Kaito. We knew they had it. They just want to draw. That makes plenty of sense, actually. It makes plenty of sense. I retract my former statement. What'd you get? You got 2 mana left. That's EOT, though. Our turn, I really would have liked for you to be like an Amalia or something, but you're a tapped land. Which means that we can play Sheldred and nothing else out of our yard, but that might be worth it. It really might. You got 1 card in your hand. You'll have 2 next turn. If we play Sheldred, the chances that you can get rid of that Sheldred are slim to none. I wonder if your removal spell is Go for the Throat, because then Still Seraph is a little more, you know, it makes a little more sense. It's also a Deep Cavern, so like Steel Seraph into Deep Cavern Bat seems pretty gross to see what this card is. Seems okay. Sorry, opponent. Sorry. Bing, bong, bing. Get in with Inspiring Overseer, too. No blocks? Well, they blocked the Overseer with a Siren. That's interesting. Very interesting. So, you know, I could always just not sack the case right now. Probably the better idea. You guys think they have anything to... Yeah, I don't... Let's just Phantom for this turn. I want a turn where I have 2 untapped lands after I Sheldred. And possibly 3. We draw an untapped land next turn, we'll have 3. So... make this happen. They're up to 3 cards. They have to discard. They drop a land and then play a Spyglass Siren. So 1 card left. We're going to have a hard time actually getting through for combat damage at this point in the game, though. Haven't drawn an Amalia yet. Another pretty decent card in this situation might be Archangel, right? Taki Numa for what? Yeah. Urtai. Urtai's a play. Urtai's a great play. What does this exactly say? Creature or Planeswalker? Yeah, creature or Planeswalker. Also counter an activated or triggered ability, so that's interesting. We have to remember that's a thing. Yeah, could sack the Treasure Bat. Yeah, I don't want to give him an Aclazotz, though. I don't want to. Untapped land. Nice. Nice. Let's sack this case. Alright, so we actually have 7 mana, and we know they have Urtai, right? So let's not just play Sheldred like that's what we want to do. We can actually Deep Cavern... Oh, oh man, that's pretty sexy. Let's Shelly. I don't necessarily have to be doing all this first, by the way. And then Deep Cavern. Take the Urtai, you lose. Nice. Woo, buddy boy. We did it. Nice. I was kind of sweating that a little bit towards the end, but obviously the play was, you know, Deep Cavern Bat the Urtai out of their hand and play the Sheldred. So if anybody was screaming at me to do that, I apologize. Also, you attack with the 2 vets this turn, and if they block one of them, then you have enough mana to play that one. Second main phase, so that might be cute. We go first. Don't love skipping a 2-drop, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe our deck will deliver one. We're up against Kosker over here, playing mono red, maybe? Nah. We don't know yet. They just drop a mountain on turn 1. We draw a land, but we're going to need it, so can't be too mad. You going to play with Fire Our Head? You going to do that? Yeah, they play. Really, they play. Wow, okay. Well, that's one they won't have for the Inspiring Overseer, I guess. Second mountain. Here comes a bloodthirsty adversary. You got to say it in such a way that it rhymes. Bloodthirsty adversary. Let's go up to 18 here. Draw our card off Inspiring Overseer. It's Lunark Veteran. That's going to be pretty good. A pretty good card. Here comes Feldon. Feldon. Let's block up on this adversary here. Yeah. It's correct. You get a monstrous rage. So we go to 12. It kind of sucks. I think we all know, but we can deal. We can deal with that. Alright, so I kind of want to play Archangel this turn, but I actually think the real play is to go Lunark Veteran. Gain our life into Gumdrop Poisoner. Now we can kill the adversary. Might be smarter to kill the Feldon, though. Yeah, let's kill the Feldon this way. And go to 15. Phoenix Chick. That's... Can you kill that? Yeah, they killed the Gumdrop Poisoner. Good. Good for them. Here come the boys. We'll take 4 and go to 11. Deep Cavern bad. That's kind of tempting to play, but Archangel's obviously the right play this turn. Play this down. Take out that chick. Bing bong. I am not blocking with this next turn, so I'll attack with it. The Lunark Veteran. I don't think I'm blocking with it. Alright, come on. Can you deal with 2 Archangels in the same game? I believe in you, Kosker. You have got everything a mono red deck needs. Just lay it down, son. They're coming in, baby! I'll block the 2/2. Yep, rage. There it is. Thought that might happen, but we gotta keep trying to play through these. We go to 14. There's an Amy. Amy Lee, huh? Let's go ahead and play her. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Bring me... That's a good card. Inspiring Overseer on top. I don't want to play it next turn, though. I don't. I want to play the Archangel next turn. I don't see a whole lot of things that are going to be better than doing that. So, let's just do that. Let's DCB, get some more life gain triggers on this lady over here, on our lady friend. Oh, I sure will. I sure will exile a Lightning Strike. You're darn tootin', I'll do that. And then Lunark on top. That's interesting, actually. Not good enough, though. Not good enough. Put it in our yard. We can use it as a play it as a creature. This turn, and get some more life gain triggers. Woo! Woo! Oh. Goodness. Oh, an Archangel on top? Sure. Sure. That stays there. That stays right there. Yeah, go 7/7 Amy. Let's go, Mono Red. What are you doing? It's getting bent up over there. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. Did I have fun? I had all the fun I would ever hope to have in a game of Magic. And we went to gold. We made it to gold, everybody. I know it doesn't seem like much of an accomplishment, but I literally never, ever, ever play ranked. I played a little bit of ranked, you know, off camera this season, but not a whole lot. Testing decks and stuff. So the like 2 or 3 streams that we've done this season, like that, we've gone from bronze tier 4 to gold, which is not an accomplishment. Again, I'm not going to frame it that way, but it's something. Like all of our decks that we played so far on stream this season have been winning enough that we were able to progress like fairly quickly through the tiers without being forced to play our opponent's deck.